Hello everybody, welcome back to PadFootTD Games. My name is Zach, I'm the voice behind the icon, and today we're back again, once again, with a Virtual Sailor Next Generation with the beautiful Carnival Jubilee. We've got a friend in here in port with us. Shortly after we left you guys, Royal Caribbean pulled in. We were here for 8, they were here for 8:30. Funny enough, we are leaving at 5, they're leaving at 4:30, so we do get to watch them depart. And so that'll be actually really interesting to be able to watch. Very excited for that. Overall. But yeah, welcome aboard everybody. We're in Costa Maya right now. We'll be leaving and heading up to Cozumel, which very first things first. We are going to get that set up. I usually don't get to share this with you guys, so we're going to be here. We're going to come out to about there, stay right off the coast. It's going to be a nice, slow, and steady sail tonight, and we're going to be popping in right about, I think it's right about here. It's kind of in between. You'll see. But it looks like we're going to have a beautiful day as well in Cozumel. The clouds did come in a little bit, but at least it is dry for our nighttime departure. But it is pretty cool to be able to see Royal Caribbean over there. That is Harmony of the Seas, by the way. Let's pop up onto the deck. And again, this is the largest Carnival ship that's out there, and this still towers over us. So this should be fun. I'm going to walk around the little cabanas here and come on over, and just to be able to see the Harmony of the Seas. Now, I don't know if we'll ever do a Royal Caribbean cruise that's other than the one that we have. That was a pre-made model that we bought, which I'll make sure I'll get the link in there when we do it. This guy right here is from Rob's as well, down there in the comments down below. Obviously, same exact spot. Just go to Royal Caribbean, and you'll see the ship in there. It is not super detailed. You got the Main Street USA, and that's really about it. But let's head down dockside so you guys can see it a little bit more up close before they head out on their journey. All right, we're down here on the gangway, which, by the way, we remembered to put out. And they nicely fit. They fit perfectly. I'm really surprised. So Costa Maya is definitely a win for this. And big props out to Rob for making this. This is just another one of those details that's just spectacular to see. So let's make our way back here. Yeesh, that behemoth next to this behemoth is just feels towering of these cities above us here. Gonna head over the new Bullard system. Yeah, I didn't line that up as good as I should have, but that's fine. But here is the Harmony of the Sea, everybody. Just to kind of give you the scale of these. Like, the thing is, I go off of how an outside of a ship looks, and Royal Caribbean has always been very boring to me, even with like the slides and stuff on the back. Carnival at least got the whale tail going on, and also much nicer detail in the glass. The blue glass is great. But let's hop on over, and yes, you will notice, you'll be like, wow, it's not really up against the dock. This is as deep as it is. I remember this now. On this side of the dock, it is not dredged nearly enough. So that is unfortunate. And this is as close as the ship can get on this side. But that's not our main focus. Our main focus is obviously with the Jubilee on the maiden voyage. But it is cool to be able to see some floating windows up there. Another cruise ship in port with us. Cozumel, I think, is supposed to be a busy day. I don't 100% know, but we'll find out as we get closer. But I wanted to head down here to the end of the pier to kind of get a looking up version of the ship. Just the massive amount of size that this ship is and how low the anchor is. Still an amazing feat of engineering. But yeah, it's about an hour before we leave, so I know Carnival's going to sound its horn to let everybody know that we got an hour left. That was discussed this morning by Kevin, the cruise director, and then we'll be watching Royal Caribbean get out of here. Oh, well, there it is now. There it is, the sound to everybody to let them know that we got an hour left here on the island, and I know they're getting ready to wrap up. The captain's been nice enough to welcome us on board, so let's jump up, show you guys a little bit of what it looks like here on the Harmony of the Seas before we head back over to the Jubilee to head off to Cozumel. All right, we are here in Central Park on board. The captain was nice enough to let us come on board and check it out. And again, like I said, it's not the most detailed, but the idea is there. Ooh, That's scary. But the idea is here. This is another reason why I'm not a big fan of Royal Caribbean. This doesn't make you the world's biggest ship. This makes you a pontoon. Like a reverse pontoon. Just not a fan. It's such a wasted amount of space. And they're like, yeah, look, we look so big and gross tonnage. Yeah, I don't care. Nice trees, though. And I know, the garden walls and everything are really nice. And, you know, we may end up doing a video with them sometime later, but I don't know. I don't know. You gotta have something that's fun for me to look at and to drive around. We're going to rappel like Spider-Man up so we can kind of check out their pool decks and everything like that. So again, very basic. Rob's very clear on that. I think these came out in 2019. He's come a long way since then. That's the solarium up there, which was awesome. You know, he really has come a long way, and it's been really cool to be able to see that that smoke effect is not going in the right direction. I think that's supposed to be feeding upwards, but you know, it's a breeze. It's a breeze. Yeah, that's what it is. So let's come on back here. At least, ooh, this is layered. That's actually cool. At least you got the Royal Caribbean symbol up here on the stacks. Are these solar panels? Might be learning something that I never knew before. Back here to the rear of the Harmony of the Seas, a little bit more of the main street, and of course their slide system, which isn't connected down here. That's okay. Their aqua show as well. It's still cool. The idea is there and it's serving our purpose. You got the flow riders on both sides, and then you get to look over at our beautiful ship right over here as well, which is pretty awesome. But I really thank the captain for letting us come on. We'll stop by the bridge really quick before we get off. But I'd rather be over on the Jubilee than over on this monstrosity. It's just way too big, and just doesn't feel like there's going to be enough to do. So let's head to the bridge and we'll head back home. Alright, here's the bridge. Again, very basic details, very clear about that. A couple of the other ships are a little bit more decked out at least, but at least the basics are here. Unfortunately, they're using the reflective glass, which is much harder to be able to see out of since it does have the reflection of the sky up above on it. So it always makes it very hard to be able to get through. This is going to be the problem that we're going to have with the Dream and the Fantasy, by the way, is it has this kind of glass as well. But I really thank the captain for the Royal Caribbean Harmony of the Seas allowing us to come on. I see mountains in these reflections. See that? I really do appreciate him allowing us to come on and to take a look around. We will see them, obviously, probably sometime in the future. But it's time to head back to our Carnival Jubilee and actually get ready to watch these guys sail away. All right, we are back on board the Jubilee, and as you can see, Royal Caribbean is pulling away from the dock. They're going to be heading on out. We'll say goodbye as they start to pull away, and we'll see them next time. It's cool to be able to see another ship. Wow, when they kick out of here, they kick out of here quick, but at least we can say goodbye here in a moment from them. But I'm pretty sure they have a really sad horn. Yep. Man, they rocket out of here, huh? Happens when you put it in AI form. There goes their 3 blasts in that direction. We'll give them 3 blasts back from our end. Alright, well, they are off on their journey, and it's time for us to head off on ours up to Cozumel. And we're going to do it a lot slower than that. Jeez. But it's time for us to drop the ropes and pull up the gangway and head on out on our own. So let's do so, shall we? Gonna pop on outside. Gangways are down. We're going to come up. We're going to grab parts. First, we're going to drop those. Where am I trying to be? I'm trying to be in the wrong spot. Where it's going to be. Yeah, I know. You're going to keep doing this to drive me insane. Stop it. Parts. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's just going to be in this broken loop, aren't you? Thank you for finally not being in a broken loop. Hey. Little broken system. But gangways are finally on board. You know, what are you going to do? You're going to have a... Excuse me? Excuse me? Dang it. I just want to have fun. There you go. Pull you back in. All the gangways are in. Yes. 100%. Not going to lie to me. Good. Bye, guys. That's really cool to be able to see another ship pulling out of here. But yeah, it is time for us to drop the lines and head on out ourselves. I'm really excited. It's going to be a nice, smooth ride on out of here. Thank you for spiting me, as you always do. Nope, I don't want that one. Why is this turning into, like, a train wreck of an episode, y'all? What is happening? Is this just my normal content now? Just my life is hell? Dropping all lines. All lines have been retracted. Gonna see if we end up in space. Nope, not bad. Make sure that the engines are fired. Looking good. A little bit creeping from the dock. That's exactly what we want. Gonna put in about 12 and 12 as we slowly pull away from the dock here. Are they gone? Oh no, there they are. You're not going to become a problem for us, right? I realize I never even checked their route, but I think we'll be okay. Jesus. Why am I struggling so hard here today? Like, a lot. Like, wow. A little bit forward now, and one more goodbye to the island here. There we go. We can finally say goodbye, and we are not recklessly pulling out and burning out from the dock as Royal did. Oh my god. I have them on an AI system, and they're just going. Yeah, they're gonna go all. I think I have them scaved to go all the way out here. So, bye guys. Oh boy. But I hope everybody had a good day in Costa Maya today. I knew that this departure was going to be a little bit easier, so that's why I figured throw in a little bit of Royal Caribbean, why not, as we head out to sea for another beautiful evening. I think the weather's going to be really good tomorrow in Cozumel. Actually, I had that open. Cozumel cruise webcam. I actually wanted to see because they're actually there today. They're at this pier. Yep, looks like beautiful weather. Looks like 75 degrees or so. Yeah, that's a win. So yeah, just all around, it's just been very beautiful for, it seems, everybody. I can't say everybody, but it seems everybody, and I hope everybody's having a good vacation on board as well. And it's been a great inaugural cruise for us. You know, I think it's important to diversify here on the channel. Don't get me wrong, I would love to do Disney all the time, every time, but I think that this is really important to just for you guys to keep it fresh and original, as it were. You know, I think that just keeps the fun in it, to show you different places and different ships and and stuff like that. And I keep on kind of looking for more ships. One ship that I think I'd love to be able to do that I haven't been able to find anybody has yet is a like the Nordam for Holland. Could be cool. I know, I kind of got excited because I was like, oh, I could do the Royal Caribbean ships. As you saw, there wasn't enough detail, and it's hard enough to drive as is, so not as likely to happen, but you never know. If somebody wants to see us do one of those Royal Caribbean ships, we'll do one of the smaller ones here later. You just got to let me know if you want to do one of those behemoths, really. And we'll see what we can do. But we are free and clear of the dock. We're going to start our turn to line up with our autopilot line. Controls can go back to center, please. Squeeze on over. Let's see. We got moving map is on. We can zoom in a bit just to make sure that we're kind of lining up. And looking grand. Once we throw it over to the autopilot and we head out to sea to stretch our legs, we'll kind of get on board on the intercom and just let them know what's in store for this evening, what the journey's going to be like. Carnival new ship JPEG. Had a look at that. That's kind of funny. Right. I already have you engaged. I don't even know why I was worried about it. I'm worried about the speed. That's what I should be following. Let's actually pop over one more time just to be able to say goodbye to Costa Maya. That's really cool. Again, a great little place to come into. Not as tricky as Roatan, because that one had a little bit more risk on the signs. This one's literally a pier out in the ocean. But yet again, that checks off a new one for us on our list. So big win there. So let's hop in. Let's give them an afternoon announcement as they get ready for dinner and stuff like that. I need to not die. That's step 3 at least. But we got that there. That's looking good. Got a headache coming on. Great. I'm just a wreck. Alright. I wanted to actually be able to give them a measurement here. Yeah, I forgot when you zoom out. Let's see. So 75... 110, about 120 miles. So I put that into the announcement as well. We got 120 miles to go this evening, so it's gonna be a nice, calm, smooth evening. Essie? Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. This is your Captain Zach speaking from the bridge. Hope that you had an amazing day in Costa Maya this morning to afternoon, and you got to enjoy a bunch of this sunshine here in December down here in the beautiful port of Costa Maya, Mexico. Tonight we're going to be traveling just over 200 miles up to the island of Cozumel. We'll be pulling around alongside around 7:30 tomorrow morning. All ashore will be around 8 a.m. We're going to have a full day in the sun. Looks like we're going to have beautiful weather there tomorrow as well to really cap out our final stop on this cruise before we have a beautiful day at sea. This evening, I hope that you enjoy all the activities that we have on board the beautiful Carnival Jubilee, and we're able to put a smile on your face as we are the fun ship, bringing the fun to you. Have a great night, everybody, and we'll see you tomorrow. Man, I am bad at this. So there you have it, everybody. Departure from Costa Maya. Going to be traveling around 16 knots tonight, and it's going to drop around 10 a little bit later on. But overall, a great day here, and I hope you guys also got to enjoy a little bonus of the Royal Caribbean Harmony of the Sea going 120 miles an hour out of the dock. I should have put them on slower. Oh, well. But that's going to do it for this one, guys. We will see you next time. I was going to say tomorrow, but you won't see this tomorrow. I don't think I'll be that quick to get it out. But we'll see you next time as we are heading to Cozumel itself. So, thank you guys so much for coming out to this one, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.